and get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of News. Your number one online headlines. Weeper of Punch. This morning, I am able to cite this body of Weeper of Punch. This morning, I am able to cite this body of as Ebola leader recovered as Israel killed another top leader. Killings here and there. Okay, another one I'm able to cite this morning plans to raise minimum wage panel. And also this morning, our HENSAS coordinators shared millions that's coming from beneficiary. And also I'm able to cite the soldiers killed Haiti terrorists rescued 40 hostage. And also flood kills 192 in Nepal. Oh, that is so sad. October 1st protest, Akwa Ibom police battle ready, says spokesman. Justin has also a World Bank okays $1.57 billion loan for Nigeria. Trump hoists violent police crackdown as Harris campaign in Nevada. And as a prostitute prospector drive humpos spread in DR Congo. China open to more loans investment in Nigeria coming from federal government. Federal government raised team to avert ASU strike. And also constitutional amendment Governor top 56 memorandum to National Assembly. And also Nigerian access to for Obasanjo Akpaibo Akume service chief grace at Thanksgiving service. Still to come is the news and details. Please stay tuned as I'll be going on a short break, and while we're back, now we'll cruise into the news and details. Dangote, don't forget you can actually follow us on all our social media and do as well live on Facebook at Power FM Live, on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power 365. Online radio is where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. Don't forget we're also available on web www.power365fm.com. Okay, first news stories that I'll be reading to you this morning. Dangote to transport refined product by sea. Coming from official, the Dangote Group has said its plan to transport refined product by sea. This announcement was made in a statement on Sunday by the senior advisor to the group, President on Special Project and Strategic Relation, Fatima Wali Abdurrahman. She noted the construction of the jetty in Lekki, free zone to handle bulk cargoes during the refinery development. Today, we are exporting our product to many African countries through the seaport. We also plan to ease the pressure into the group. These initiatives aim to elevate pressure on road network while facilitating export to other African countries. The statement also stated that the group about a start on a stage with to implement the 70,000 minimum wage for workers across the country. The 17 states which set up the implementation committee are Ogun State, Ekiti, Sokoto, Kebbi, Osun, Enugu, Borno, Zamfara, Kogi, Kwara, Gombe, Kano, Taraba, Delta, Rivers, Jigawa, and Abia states. Development is happening as the federal government commenced payments of the new minimum wage back to its 1.2 million workers last Thursday. The Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Medain, in a memo to the Budget Office of the Federation, noted that the civil servants would be paid the minimum wage with effect from September. On the use of these, Edo, Lagos, Adamawa State, and have also commenced payment of the new salary as Anambra pledge to implement the minimum wage in October. The chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress in Adamawa State, Emmanuel Fashe, confirmed that Governor Amadu Finitiri started paying the minimum wage in August ahead of the federal government and other states. Fashe, who spoke to Punch on Sunday, said that in less than 3 weeks after President Bola Tinubu signed a minimum wage bill into law in July, the Adamawa state government commenced payment in August. He said the state workers got their August salaries, but the local government workers received their new minimum wage in September. You can read further details on that particular news story that 17 governors raised minimum wage panels. Body of Hezbollah leader recovered as Israel kills another top leader. The body of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, killed in an Israeli airstrike in southern Beirut, has been recovered. A source close to the movement told AFP on Sunday. Friday airstrike also killed Ali Karaki, the group top commander in South Lebanon, Hezbollah said on Sunday. It has not named others who killed alongside Nasrallah and Karaki. A medical source and a security source said Nasrallah's body was found intact at the site of an Israeli air attack on Beirut, south suburb. Meanwhile, the Israeli military on Sunday disclosed it has also killed Nabil Kauk amid an exchange of strikes between the two sides. Kauk has been a member of Hezbollah since the 1980s, previously serving as Deputy Director General of the southern region. His body was recovered on Saturday and was placed in shroud on Sunday after being washed. The source said, requesting an OMT, the funeral ceremony and his burial have not yet been arranged. The source added that before his death on Friday, when Israeli jets attacked Hezbollah at land in the south of the Lebanese capital, Nasrallah was considered the most powerful man in the country. For more than 3 decades, he headed the Iran-backed movement that was Israel's sworn enemy. You can read further details on that as body of Hezbollah leader recovered as Israel killed another top leader. How NSAS coordinators shared millions coming from beneficiary. A social media user, Princess Banke Oniru, has alleged that some coordinators of the protest against the Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police Force shared millions of naira severally. Nigerians attracted global attention after they took to the street across the country in late 2020, a protest to call for the disbandment of SARS accused of extrajudicial killings, extortion, and torture. At the tweets of the protest in October 2020, unarmed protesters waving Nigerian flags were allegedly killed after soldiers and police invaded the Lekki toll gate, the main convergence point of the protest in Lagos State. While there has been several controversies around the front generated for the protest, the feminist coalition FEMCO facing public scrutiny over the group's alleged inability to properly account for the funds received. Some details emerged on Sunday about how funds from the government were allegedly shared by acclaimed coordinators of the protest. Talking to his X account on Sunday, Oniru explained that while initial funds offered by the Lagos State government were rejected, coordinators later shared several millions of money from the government. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as how NSAS coordinators shared millions coming from beneficiaries. Soldiers killed 8 terrorists, rescued 40 hostage. The Nigerian army says its troop has eliminated 8 terrorists and rescued 40 abducted individuals in a series of coordinated operations across the country. The army, in a post on its official X handle on Monday, said the recent victories and further tightening the noose around the neck of unrepentant terrorists and their collaborators. The post added that the troop also apprehended a notorious arms Korea found with a large cache of ammunition, striking a major blow against arms proliferation by criminal elements. According to the army troops, acting on genuine intelligence on September 28, abducted a strategic stop and start operations along the Lafia Kefi road in Nasarawa State. This resulted in the arrest of Firearms Korea and the recovery of 303 lives, around 7.62 meter special ammunition concealed in a bag. The suspect and the vehicle were immediately taken into custody, and further investigations are ongoing to apprehend his accomplice. You can pick up a copy of the Punch and read further details and data. Soldiers killed 8 terrorists, rescued 40 hostages. Flood kills 192 in Nepal. Search and rescue teams in Nepal capital peeked through wrecked homes on Monday after waters receded from monsoon flood that killed at least 192 people around the Himalayan Republic. Deadly floods and landslides are common across South Asia during the monsoon season from June to September, but experts said climate change is making them worse. Entire neighborhood in Kathmandu were inundated after the heaviest rain in more than 2 decades, with the capital temporarily cut off the rest of Nepal after landslide blocked highways. Our focus is on search and rescue, including people who have been stranded on highways, Home Ministry spokesman Rishi Rasham Tiwari told AFP. You can read further details on that as flood kills 192 in Nepal. October 1st protects Akwa Ibom police battles ready, says spokesman. The Akwa Ibom State Police Command has said it is prepared and battle ready to contain an insurrection from any quarter in the state in the form of protest. The command spokesman, Tifom John, who spoke with the Punch Online in Uyo, the state capital, on Sunday, while reacting to the planned protest on October 1st, said the Commissioner of Police, Joseph Eribo, deployed operatives to strategic location in the state to ensure that the protest does not hold, and if eventually holds, should not degenerate into anarchy. She advised residents of the state to go about their normal duties without any fear of molestation, as adequate security has been put in place to ensure their safety and protection. As regards the remote protest, the truth is that the Commissioner of Police, Joseph Eribo, has made the necessary deployment to the effect, and the command is making sure that, by the grace of God, there is no protest in Akwa Ibom, and if at all there will be, it's going to be a peaceful one, where the hoodlums will not have the opportunity to hijack and make it violent to disrupt the peace and comfort being enjoyed in the state. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that, as October 1st protects Akwa Ibom police battle ready, says spokesman. Federal government raised team to avert ASU strike. The Ministry of Education has said it is working to prevent another strike by the Academic Staff Union of the University. The Director of Press in the Ministry, Falashade Biriowo, stated this in an interview with our correspondent in Abuja on Sunday. I can assure you that everything is being done to prevent the strike from happening. The Minister has teams working already, so I can give you that assurance. Bijowo said ASU had last week given the federal government a 14-day ultimatum to resolve several lingering issues, failing which it could proceed to another strike. Among other things, the varsity lecturers are seeking the conclusion of the renegotiation of the 2009 FGN ASU agreement based on the Nimin Breaks Committee draft agreement of 2021, as well as the release of retail salaries due to the 2022 strike action. Can read further details on that as federal government raised teams to avert ASU strike. Nigerian at 64, Basanjo Akpaibo Akume Service Chiefs Grace Thanksgiving Service. The activities marking Nigeria's 64th Independence Anniversary started on Sunday with an interdenominational church service held at the National Christian Center, Abuja. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, led the government delegation to the service, which was attended by the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, the Senate President Gozo Akpaibo, and the service chief, among others dignitaries. In his speech, the SGF said all hopes was not lost for the country under President Bola Tinubu. According to him, his envisions that the country under Tinubu would become the most successful and prosperous in Africa and the world at large. Can pick up a copy of the points about further details and that as near 64 Obasanjo Akpaibo Akume Service Chiefs Grace Thanksgiving Series. And finally, on newspaper review this morning, on sport, Nigerian cricket secures African sole ticket to 2025 under-19. Before we leave this morning, let's quickly run through the headlines once again. Soldiers killed 8 terrorists, rescue 40 hostage. Bauchi Vasti denies resignation of 30 PhDs holders. October 1st week, there's a Akwa police battle ready, says spokesperson. You're seeing what bank, is 1.57 billion naira loan for Nigeria. Trump's urged violent police crackdown as Harris campaign in Nevada. Prostitute protesters drive improve spread in DR Congo. China open to more loans, investment in Nigeria coming from federal government. Thank you so very much for joining us on another edition of Newspaper Review. Till I come your way again tomorrow, my name is Abidapo Miracle Olua Damila. Do up for yourself a productive and fantastic day ahead.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is